Welcome back. Let's get to chatting with the management of Forgings. We have Vidya Shankar R. Krishnan. Remember, the company has gone ahead and made an acquisition of CAFOMA, which has a plan to reach 60,000 crankshafts per month. So it's an acquisition which has been made for 28 crores of cash and 5 crores of debt. They have the capacity currently at close to around 5,000 crankshafts per month, but they plan to go ahead and scale it up to 15,000 crankshafts. Thanks a lot, sir, for joining in. What does this mean in terms of incremental revenue for you? And more importantly, if you could give us a timeline, by when do these capacities increase?
Morning, Mangalam and Nigel. Currently, CAFOMA is running at about 5,000 cranks a month. And over the next 24 months, we would take it to its capacity of about 15,000 cranks.
All right.
Maybe even.
In the next 24 months, you take it to around 15,000 crankshafts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And
yes.
you have also mentioned, Mr. Krishnan, that you will be looking to hit around 100 crores. That's by when? FY 24, 25, 26, when is that? And also the other question on the revenues itself is last year did only around 8 crores. But, you know, in its peak cycle, what kind of a revenues did it do? Because 33 crores for an 8 crore revenue, it's not fitting in. So it must have been doing higher revenues is what I understand. Please go ahead.
Yeah, see, there are two things to it. First of all, last year they went through a transition and a restructuring. So they probably ran only one shift. So as a result of that, the revenue of the company last year was less, coupled with COVID. As early as FY19, they have done close to 22 crores of turnover. So, and all this on job work basis. This does not include the backward integration that this merger would throw up by way of supply of forgings as well. So combined as an entity, we expect this to result in Forgings turnover increasing by about 100 crores over the next few years. We would achieve this by about 24, 25.
It's 10:45.
All right, 24, 25 is when you'll get that additional 100 crores. You said that they did close to around 22 crores in FY19. But, at peak, what could they do? And more importantly, you said there's also some synergies which you will unlock by supplying forged crankshafts. So will there be any operational performance as well in terms of any improvement in margins or cost savings?
Yeah, see, they have run actually only one shift last year. So first of all, with the acquisition and by operating the plant at better scale, we expect to immediately add one more shift and thus take it to a capacity of 10,000. We will be achieving probably close to 8 to 10,000 a month. And that will be the first step. That will be immediate almost. And the next step will be to take it to about 15,000 cranks. So over this journey, what Forgings will be doing is supplying cranks to CAFOMA, and thereby newer markets get opened up for Forgings as well, for forged crankshafts. CAFOMA will be machining these and supplying it to end customers. So it's a win-win both ways, and as a whole entity that we will be getting into more of machined crankshafts than we are currently doing.
Okay, all right. And that's a better margin business as we understand. We know you're in silent period, I'm guessing, because your numbers will be out shortly. But for the year, earlier you told us you will do roughly around 1,000 crores. Your sales volume will be around 60,000 to 65,000 units, as well as margins will hold around 20%. All these three numbers you're sticking by?
I would expect these, Nigel, to hold. There is nothing in the offing that would, put these numbers off. I would say we are on track.
Okay, all right.
This is all that I can say at this point of time.
And I just want to push you one step further. You'll do around 1,000 crores, but you told us you had a capacity of around 2,000 crores. Now you've got this additional kickoff of around 100 crores coming in there. So by when do you hit 2,000 crores? FY 24, 25?
I think 24, 25 looks to be a reasonable bet, if not earlier.
Okay.
Maybe 23, 24, provided the Indian economy perks up a little bit.
Right.
There are signs of it. The CV market seems to be improving in October.
Yeah.
And significant strides are expected in November and December and onwards. If this holds and happens, I think there is no, largely also COVID looks to be behind us, largely barring a joker by way of a new variant. It's largely looks to be behind us, but it will still be there. It will be there in the background. We have to learn to live with it over the next few years. That's where it's going to happen. So I would say good days or strong days are ahead.
And what does it mean for margins? Because that fell from what, 20% to around 18%. You did give us a target of 25%. By when does that happen? At 2,000 crore, what does the margin picture look like?
25, I think, was a misquote from somewhere. I don't know where you got that number from, or you're just poking me.
No.
Well, 20 is where we expect to be. Definitely with scale at larger levels of turnover.
Yeah.
We would expect economies of scale to kick in and margins to certainly improve.
Okay.
That I can definitely say.
Where will they stabilize then?
I would say above the 20% mark.
And 20% this year for sure.
God willing, yes.
Okay, all right. And Mr. Krishnan, I do a couple of ground checks as well, and you've been acquiring some clients, I believe. The Taffy Group, have you all started doing some business with them?
We have started with Taffy as well.
Were they already part of your client list, or are they a new client on board?
New client on board, new products, and new what shall I say, portfolio of parts as well.
So scope of business could increase from here on?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
All right. Mr. Krishnan, it's been good speaking to you. You're sounding reasonably optimistic. But as my colleague Mangla mentioned, the last time around the sheet was a little bit disappointed on the margin front. That fell, the contracted by around 200 basis points. But you're saying from here on, it will be in that 20% plus range. And you're sounding pretty optimistic on this acquisition as well as on the revenue outlook. It's been good speaking to you. Look forward to chatting up with you post your Q2 numbers. Well, on that note, though, I think we'll slip into a short break, I think, sir. You come back, we'll talk about more stocks, and we'll also get you, the top stocks that are moving around. Stay with us.